guys, LuckyHD here, and before we start this video, this is not a hate piece, this is not a negative video towards LL. In this video, you are going to hear directly from YouTubers involved in these giveaways, and you are going to hear from the community as to why these giveaways are just not good anymore. In this video, we're going to be talking about the history of Loomian Legacy giveaways and what Loomian Legacy can do to fix them. If you guys do enjoy this video, go to the like, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Now, the whole video stems from this tweet right here, where the YouTubers this year are giving out Rainbow Glissadia and Rainbow Arceros. And if you go down to the comments below, though, you will start to see, I already got both. Me who already found both. Oh boy, I can't wait to win a 1 in 2K. Here's the issue here, okay? These things that they are giving out this year are base 1 in 10K, right? And that's if you have no boost or anything. But you can get these down to like 1 in 1,250 if you have boosts. So what is genuinely the point of giving these out as an exclusive Loomian? But why is this an issue? Well, in the years past, the YouTubers got to give out the Rainbow Duskets. This was an exclusive Loomian that only the YouTubers could give out, and the reason that the giveaways were loved was because of the fact that, well, they were exclusive. Nowadays, though, we don't see anything exclusive. We see stuff like the Vari, the Cosmere, and the Arceus and Glissadia. And also, extending to the Icicles, we see the patterned Icicles instead of the colored Icicles that used to actually be also exclusively given to YouTubers to give out. My point here being with all of this is that Loomian Legacy just does not really want to give out exclusive Loomians anymore. These giveaways were also made to help YouTubers get exposure. At least that's what the certain few developers I spoke to in the past said. And nowadays, though, we don't see any YouTubers giving out anything exclusive. It's all just Lamatrine Studio. Mecha Obsidian, for example. It's not like they aren't giving out exclusive Loomians anymore. They are, just not with the YouTubers. And I say all of this stuff not for a selfish reason because, well, I'm literally banned from the YouTuber giveaways for sticking up for the YouTubers, but I say this more so because for a few reasons. Number one, these giveaways aren't really that interesting for the community or the YouTubers. For the community, obviously, well, you're just giving out regular stuff that you can already find out inside of the wild, so it's not really anything too interesting, especially when you compare it to the years past with Rainbow Dusket and all that stuff. And also for the YouTubers who, in the past, have seemingly relied on some of these giveaways to actually get their exposure and get their, name out there, well, nobody is really entering these giveaways anymore because of what's being given out. So this whole thing about Loomian Legacy saying that, oh yeah, we did this partially to help YouTubers get exposure, well, it's not really working because nobody is entering these giveaways as much anymore. But let's actually ask those involved with this giveaway what their thoughts are about this and some of these sentiments. I asked these YouTubers the same questions. Do you believe the prizes for Loomian Legacy giveaways are uninteresting, comparing stuff like Rainbow Dusket to now? And also, would you prefer to give out exclusive stuff like how Rainbow Dusket used to be? The first person I heard from was Purple. They said, they've objectively gotten uninteresting. That part isn't in question. There definitely was a realization after the first few Loomunity years that made them want to give away less important things like Gamma Vari that one year, etc. They then followed up and said, I do wish they gave out more rare stuff. I know from last year how not interesting some of the giveaways were because less people wanted to join because Rainbow Cosmere wasn't rare. This year it's worse because Rainbow Glissadia and Arceus are even commoner. I do understand and partially agree with the sentiment behind it, that being the giveaway isn't supposed to be an instant 500 GR plus to whoever wins, rather a tiny gift to the community. But when they do the exclusive Obsidian giveaway in the Discord, maybe I'm biased since I love Rainbow Dusket and I'm sad I missed out on it, but I would not have minded them just giving out Rainbow Dusket away every year so it keeps the exclusivity but there's still new ones being released. In short words, I understand why it's not as exclusive as before, but I do wish we got some exclusive stuff still. And I wholeheartedly agree with this. It's not like Loomian Legacy can't or won't make exclusive Loomians, it's just that anymore they don't want to give them out to the YouTubers and instead opt to give them out for themselves. And I think another big issue with the Rainbow Duskets in the past, obviously, is that there was a small YouTuber pool to actually give them out, meaning that there was very few Rainbow Duskets, causing them to actually be very, very valuable. I think if Loomian Legacy ever did something similar again, like a Rainbow Akazane, well, simply just give out more of the Loomian. Make it exclusive still, but obviously there's more YouTubers now, and you can just give more of the same thing to the YouTubers to actually give out. That way, it's even better for everybody. Another YouTuber, Colby, that I talked to said, definitely the least interesting giveaway I've been a part of. I think the Rainbow Nevadius looks really cool, but it's so common, and I don't think many people will care about entering the giveaways compared to previous giveaways we've done, like the Gamma Icicles, and even stuff like Rainbow Vari and Cosmere we've done in the past Rainbow events. Would have been cool to give out rare Loomians for the giveaway. Doesn't have to be something only obtained through giveaways like Rainbow Dusket, but I think if we were given something like a Gamma Rainbow Elagawana, people would be a lot more interested. I also talked to Jamie about this, asking why we don't see stuff like Rainbow Dusket anymore. And he said it might have been a good idea, but with how inactive the game is right now and how many content creators there are, I don't think it would be ideal for something akin to the Duskets right now. Basically saying that due to the game's state and how little YouTubers there are anymore, it wouldn't really be smart to actually give out something exclusive until possibly Route 9 comes around and there are more YouTubers. I asked Sonic V, who said, yeah, definitely, though it doesn't bother me that much. I appreciate they reached out and invited me. Then said, oh, heck yeah, it would be awesome to give away something of that magnitude. Would be very fun to come up with challenges and stuff. Plastonic said, I definitely do agree that this year's prizes are more common compared to other years, but this giveaway is directed towards free-to-play players that have a lesser chance of getting them compared to the big hunters and traders, so I don't really mind. At the end of the day, I don't really care if we give away exclusive stuff like Rainbow Dusket, which I never even got to give away. Common or exclusive, I'm just thankful I have a chance to give back to the community, even if it's not a lot of people. Ventecro said, I don't mind them being able to be found in the wild, even though they lose hype for them being unique from giveaways, as long as what we give is on top of rarity of the whole event, it's alright. He then said, giving away stuff like Rainbow Dusket would be amazing and would definitely bring more attention and hype from the game's audience. Kodal said, both have their pros and cons. Exclusives create more hype and generates more traffic for the YouTubers, but sadly makes a new trading marketplace for general players. Being able to give out Wild Found lowers hype, but at the same time probably gives those who can't hunt / afford a higher probability to win, as less hunters would enter due to appeal. Either way, YouTubers get promoted by devs regardless, which is a win either way for us. Exclusive stuff elevates the importance of the giveaway. That said, if the giveaways continue with wild catches to be given out, it's easy to improve them. Simply have them ran before the events start, or have them as the mid-update additions to events being added. Either way, giveaways better than none. I Eat Your Face said, yeah, the giveaways are much less interesting than before. It honestly affects how people can even give them out. Doing any extra activity beyond a community post or a giveaway live stream feels off because people expecting to be put in the effort for this stuff just doesn't sit right. So yeah, I definitely prefer more of an exclusive or less streamlined reward to be included in the giveaways. Now, I got a couple other responses that I can't really fit in the video without it going on forever and ever and ever, but the clear fact is most of the YouTubers that you just saw right there agree that there should be more exclusive rewards, because right now for the community and for the YouTubers, it's not worth doing anything fun for, and it's not really even worth entering in the first place if you can just already get it out in the wild so easily. I think an issue like this not only affects the YouTubers in a very big way, but also affects you, the community. So what can Loomian Legacy do to actually fix this issue? The first thing is increase the cap for how many can be given out. Obviously, big part of the Rainbow Dusket giveaways that a lot of people didn't like was how there wasn't that many able to be given out, and that's true, and I completely agree with it. Maybe something around 200 to 250-ish of the exclusive Loomian could be given out. Also, include more YouTubers in the giveaways. A really big issue that I have right now is a lot of YouTubers aren't even being considered due to the fact that the YouTuber program in general is not even in the works. Like, they literally put it on indefinite hold until after Route 9. So many YouTubers right now who are grinding for that spot, like War Clips, have just been flat out ignored for these giveaways, and I think that is not right. I think the YouTuber program should be actually at the forefront of their priorities, not, somebody like Brad, but somebody like Surgzy priorities, because let's be honest, Surgzy is not doing anything for Route 9. Get her on that and get her to actually set all that stuff up before Route 9 comes out. Another issue too is just the fact that YouTubers and developers need to fix their relationships together. I'm not saying every developer, I'm not saying every YouTuber has this issue. However, and again, I'm not even just speaking for myself, there have been other YouTubers who currently do not make videos on the game anymore who have issues with certain developers and how things have gone down that have caused them to leave. And I think the relationships need to actually be mended because, like Jamie said, there's not many content creators and the game right now is just not in a great state. YouTubers carry the game's lifespan. The YouTubers for this game are the reason that the game stays afloat. So there needs to be, again, just some relationship fixing with all that. Send them to couples therapy. I don't know. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff, obviously, that can go into this to actually just make it better. But let me know down in the comments below. Do you guys agree with my ideas? Increasing the cap and all that stuff, getting more YouTubers in on this. And of course, including exclusive Loomians back into giveaways, and also, let's get rid of the patterned Ice Eagles being the only Ice Eagles given away that year, and can we please start giving away colored Ice Eagles again? I think everybody in the community would enjoy that a lot more. That whole 2023 Ice Eagle giveaway quite literally was spearheaded by me. I created the entire idea for them to bring back the colored Ice Eagles for YouTubers to give away, and everybody loved it. So, I'm sitting here, LTS, if you're watching this video, you've listened to me before, listen to me again, okay? And I think the community will thank you tenfold. Anyways, again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.